time to grab a controller or insert your quarters into the horrors of gaming. Here we dissect a game or series that complements the rest of the episode.
And welcome to the horrors of gaming, the gaming portion of the show.
Indeed it is, and we have Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
I'm gonna buzz. The Dark Souls in Japan. And it's really fucking cool because you can jump and you can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and it's yokai.
I'm gonna bust because, of course, like every monster, boss or just regular person you're running around fighting, they're typically some form of yokai, oni, all that good stuff. It's great.
It is wonderful. So I guess do we just want to
The most violent of all the ones that we've covered today?
Yeah, this is absolutely the most violent fucking thing that we've covered today because the yokai monsters, Spook Warfare, had some pretty violent stuff for a relatively family-esque movie.
Blood and stuff.
Spirited Away, or then the 2005 didn't really have anything. Spirited Away just had coughing blood. There wasn't anything really insane there. And then now we have this, and it's wonderful.
It's chopping people in half.
Well, yeah. Do you want to? Oh no, I'll do the. No, you do this. You do this. Yeah, because I forgot that part's right there.
Game name: Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Originally, everyone thought that was going to be Bloodborne 2, if you remember the trailers.
I thought so. I was hoping.
Initial release date: March 22nd, 2019. Completion time, for sure, 25 hours to 80 hours.
Yeah.
Over in howlongtobeat.com, and myself, probably a couple hundred. Platforms: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, backwards compatibility. Fucking beautiful, by the way, and free, I think. Xbox Series X/S, backwards compatibility. I think if you at least have the disc, you have a higher chance of getting it for free for like an upgrade thing too.
Cool.
Developers: FromSoft Inc. Engine, Dante Lion from Engine. And genres: action adventure and action role-playing game, and still horror. Because there's a lot of demons, a lot of blood, a lot of like betrayal and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all bloodlines.
There's not only it's all yokai. It's all ghosts. There's a bunch
monsters, all that shit.
Yeah,
because
everything. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I even wrote down a definition from earlier. Yokai are supernatural beings from Japanese folklore that include spirits, demons, monsters, and shape-shifting creatures. They embody mysterious, uncanny aspects of nature and human emotions, often serving to explain unexplained phenomena. There's literally a boss called the Rage Demon, and it's just a dude who's succumbed to his rage of failing to beat the big baddie. So bam. So it's everywhere.
Yeah, legitimately.
What a good game.
It's such a great game. So Sekiro Shadows Die Twice follows Wolf, a shinobi tasked with protecting a divine heir while navigating war, corruption, and supernatural forces in Sengoku-era Japan.
And mechanically, it separates itself from the traditional Souls formula by focusing heavily on posture, the blocking mechanic, and precision instead of stamina-based combat.
Deflection is the core system. Success comes from timing and aggression. Breaking an enemy's posture is often more important than reducing health directly.
Mobility also changes the pace. The grappling hook adds verticality and stealth options, making your encounters feel faster and more dynamic from earlier software games. You can jump.
Yes, you can. Resurrection mechanics reinforce the theme of persistence. Dying isn't always the end immediately, but repeated death has consequences tied to the Dragon Rot system.
Boss design is where the mechanics fully come together. Most fights test rhythm, pattern recognition, and adaptability rather than character builds or grinding. Thank the Lord.
Yes. And despite the action focus, the horror elements still come through, especially in the corrupted creatures, body horror imagery, and supernatural mythology tied to immortality.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice combines precision-based combat and resurrection mechanics with mythological horror themes, creating a demanding gameplay loop centered on mastery, timing, and persistence. I fucking love this shit. So I have a depressing story. So when it came out, got the Super Edition. For those who don't know, I love to get the platinums or the 100% of all the games. That's like my hobby thing. Got all of them, beat all the hardest bosses, got all the fucking armor, blah, blah, blah. Well, not armor because you don't have it in this game. All the good stuff. Bam. I had one trophy left, and it was to get all the shinobi tools because that's when you could throw the fire and poison and shit like that. I needed one more, and I was farming it, and my file corrupted, and I lost that save. So I would have to replay the whole game and get every single like collectible you have to get to fill that shit up. Which I'm gonna do now that I think about it, because it is on PlayStation 5. So,
Right.
but yeah, the game is really good. There's even some Buddhist stuff in there. There's literally the folding fan monkeys.
Yep.
It's literally a play on see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil.
Yep.
And they all have their little superpowers. And it's really cool because, again, like all Souls, Elden Rings, the Bloodborne series, all that shit, they have multiple endings. You can have a good ending, a bad ending, the medium ending, weird ones, all that shit. So it gives a lot of replayability. Of course, every time you do New Game Plus, it's a little harder each time. The bosses are fucking fantastic.
Oh my god, the designs. Yeah, the fucking designs on all of them, just the flowingness of everything. And I think that's really like, I think that's one of the biggest beautiful things of this game is how everything flows.
Right.
It's all like the flowers at the end and everything, like how everything just the way that all of the clothes flow.
Yeah.
It's just everything. I don't know. I can't.
Right. It's nice to. Where am I gonna go here? It's nice to have that jumping aspect in the grappling hook, and the fact that in boss fights you can do it all, or you can traverse through the buildings and buildings. Yeah. And all the other Souls and even Bloodborne, you kind of just stand still and you block or you just dodge a bunch of times. In this one, it's kind of like a Dance
parrying
system.
Yeah.
You can't just hack and slash or grab the best armor and just be a tank and do nothing.
Right.
So there's a lot more to it than just kind of being like a turtle. That's what it is in the community, I guess.
Yeah.
But I like it because it's the first one that really had a almost narrow storyline. In Dark Souls, it's more open interpretation. You have to think of like read stuff for lore.
Yeah.
In this, you get like the full plot of what the fuck you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yep.
So, and it's cool too because in the beginning you can see Wolf be really. You can tell he's kind of like a retired guy at the beginning because he like his hand shakes and grab his sword. I fucking love this game. And later towards the final boss fight, and they kind of replay the same scene, but better. And he's a lot more fluid with his motions.
Yes.
The duels with human bosses, when you have to fight certain, I'm not going to spoil it in case someone wants to play it. There's particular human ones that you fight if you take the bad guy route. Right. And it's really cool. And it's like the difference in the good guy route and all that. There's different boss fights and the way it runs I fucking love Sekiro, bro. I have fucking songs from the soundtrack on that bitch. I like the side quests. We'll pull you in, dude. I think you'd like that more for lore aspects, since you're a lore guy.
Right.
Because that one, it's a lot more involved with characters. It's not just having to like read a bunch of shit or piece it together yourself or put it together by just looking at the background shit.
Right.
I feel like if you want a really good story without having to go super in depth, travel everywhere like Elden Ring kind of, Sekiro's the way to go. It's a lot more narrow.
Yeah, I love Sekiro. Like
it's fucking great.
I think the game is wonderful. I played a pretty good amount of it when it came out. And I didn't go back to it until it was time to do this. Like last week, I played for a couple hours, and man, I really want to play more of it.
It's fucking great.
It's fucking awesome. I really love the combat system. I love, again, the grappling hook, the freedom, and everything that you can do. Even though it's a linear story, you still have a completely different system in play than you've ever had in a Souls game up until this point.
World linear.
Yeah.
You can still go your own route.
Yeah, so you can still go your own route within the linearness of everything, and it's really cool how it's laid out. And I don't know, it's just it's really.
I would give it 2 branching paths instead of like you get to year 2 and then it splinters off to a bunch more.
But then you're still going back.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you still go back to what you were gonna do, and depending on where the fuck vertically you are or however it is, it could be really fucking hard to traverse some of the spots that you're in. Like it's so.
There's even bosses you could fight early.
Yes.
That will come back later in a different form, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yep.
So, and then you get jumped by 2 of the boss. So I'm just saying, look forward to that shit. So be careful route you take. But I like it because it's a lot more involved. Like the special things you get, they aren't broken except this. I forget the name of the sword, the black and red one that you get towards the middle part. But anyway. The New Game Plus aspect, you get there's a whole bunch of like character interaction. It's not so much just NPCs every once in a while.
Okay.
You actually get to talk to people a lot more and be more involved than just kind of like, I'm voiceless companion guy. Let's go and beat the big bad guy and all that. I love the Souls games, don't get me wrong, but this one definitely there's a lot more to chew on story-wise.
Yeah.
You don't want to have
Yeah, yeah.
over-involved.
Because like you said, it's not open to your interpretation. You're getting an actual like story for the most part in this game. Yeah.
And combat is different per person too. It's not like your typical Souls, Bloodborne, where it's just you spam your heavy and
More
light.
heavy and yeah.
This is more like that parry system, the stealth abilities, and the fact you can jump and actually swing your fucking sword's great.
Yep.
So I don't know. There's something about it, and the environments are fucking fantastic. Deep jungle, spirit forest, temples everywhere. You fight a fucking dragon at one point where you can literally use your grappling hook and launch off them bitches and like dodge them in the fights. It's it's way more involved.
Yes.
I highly recommend Sekiro. I would put my top 3 for my Soulsborne blood stuff. I would probably put Bloodborne number 1, Sekiro number 2, and then Elden Ring 3, just because of how big that game is.
In terms of hardness, where would you put Sekiro in the FromSoftware pantheon?
I'd probably put it at 4.
You think it's the 4th?
I think it's the 4th hardest for sure.
Wow. A lot of people think that it's the hardest.
A lot of people think it's like one of the hardest games in the world.
Period, yeah.
The parry system is like my jam. That's my shit. I think it's better than having to parry. Parrying in Dark Souls is different than parrying in Sekiro.
Parrying in Sekiro is literally like playing Dance Dance Revolution.
It's all rhythm stuff.
And if you don't have a rhythm, then yeah, I can understand why it would be the harder. Okay, that makes sense. Because I took to it because I understood the concept.
Right.
I understood that it's a dance. It's supposed to be
Right.
beautiful.
Right.
It's supposed to be flowing. Exactly. Like I said, that's what Sekiro is supposed to kind of represent in the long term. Yeah. No, I was getting beaten down.
They were going anti-shield, hold for an hour,
Yes.
get hit a couple times, swing back.
Yes.
That's kind of been the Dark Souls thing. Bloodborne was a tad different. You had your gun, but it's still kind of that. It was still different with the parry system, right?
Yeah.
But for this, you're not supposed to be the hack and slash samurai. You're actually a ninja.
Yes.
So you're more of like the parrying compared to just hack and slash. And you fight a knight. That's from from like England and that. It's really cool.
Yep.
Tip, you can kick him off the bridge because he has really heavy armor.
Yep.
But I think that's why I would put it 4th. But that's because like I play drums and stuff like that. So maybe that's why the rhythm part, not for you, but for some might be a little harder.
Right.
And even now, I think with the PS5, they have more accessibility features. So I think it might make it easier for some that might have a little bit more like, they're a bit more handicapped when it comes to gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe you're a little off on rhythm too. So I think you can change that. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's a lot more manageable to work with.
Cool.
But I still think it's fucking hard as shit.
Right.
There are some bosses that are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like the mountain ape, hate it. It throws shit at you. Like actual
Literal
beastie,
shit.
like
Yes.
boulders at you. You'll say, play it. It's fucking fantastic.
Yes. So
And you don't have to worry about build crafting with armor or anything like that and spells and all that shit.
yes. So for this one,
Buy.
what would be the most you would buy it for?
Full $60 for sure. Full
You would pay full price.
Is this day for sure.
Buy the premium edition for $100.
Okay.
Honestly, if it came with some extra shit, I would too.
$100. Like if it had like a gold edition, I'd buy the gold edition.
Imagine they come out, total tangent now. Imagine they came out with like just a Bloodborne DLC pack, like new shit now. I'd buy it for like full price for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same for Sekiro. You give me a DLC, give me a good couple hours, I'll buy it.
Speaking of that, Lady Maria was gonna be on my fucking
One of the
my
best
list, my list, but because she was still more human in nature and not an actual dead character, I was like, yeah,
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So it would have worked.
Yeah, she could have worked, but
Just the Lady Maria.
shout out to Lady Maria, like one of my favorite bosses, Orphan of Kaz. Oh my gosh, yeah, Bloodborne.
That's also one because
That is one.
that's
literally
one of the fucking
the fucking entity too.
like bro.
Yeah, they're all yokai. Yeah.
Fucking Dead by Daylight, the entity itself.
Yeah. So
Here.
hey, wait a minute. So speaking of Bloodborne and Sekiro, the moon element and the final battle in Sekiro are very similar.
Yeah. With what was his
The
name?
Gurman,
Something like that. The dude in the wheelchair.
yeah, something. Lord German.
For Bloodborne.
Yeah, but still, like,
And yeah, the moon presence too from that. The fucking alien thing.
and yeah, that battle because-
Bloodborne's so good.
because it's fucking flowers,
Yeah.
and in
The moon.
Sekiro it is
Flower in the moon, the final
Yeah, it looks exactly the same. It's
the dude that throws lightning. And you
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
fucking jump
my
and
god,
you can parry that shit.
Jesus
His fights are
fucking
great.
Christ, so good. It's like a master. It's like an art piece
I need to platinum that game, bro. It's so good.
The dungeons are so boring.
But that's the thing. It's more a little bit more story driven
Yeah.
than wandering.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind them giving us like a fucking Dark Souls in feudal Japan, something like that. Give me that with Elden Ring, shit. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god.
And Onimusha. I mean that game too. That's all Oni, literally.
Oh yeah, literally.
So
yeah, full price for this game, baby.
full price.
Full bore. All right.
And that was the gaming portion of the show. On to the end.